Hey guys, Mark Lyon here, Lion Horses, helping you be the person your horse deserves. And today we're going to talk about my flag. I'm going to show you some of the features and reasons why I like mine. And then also we're going to show you how to get one for yourself. So I make my own flags. And if people come to clinics and stuff and they want one, I'll sell them one. Not a big deal, but they're not very expensive to make. And so yeah, if you're interested, yeah, pretty good deal. I can tell you, a lot of people that come to my clinics are girls, and we were discussing the differences between men and women one day, and one of the girls said that her husband really didn't like the arts and crafts. He wasn't an artsy craftsy person. And I knew her husband, and I said, no, that's not true. His arts and crafts are different. And she said, what do you mean? I said, well, you go to, Hobby Lobby and, some of the arts and craft stores. His version of that is the hardware store because he likes to make things. So yeah, if you have somebody, a significant other, a relative that likes to build stuff, this can be right up your alley. So I'll tell you what I use for mine. So I have a flag, and I like a light flag because, I don't like having a big, heavy stick. So here's what I use to make mine. It's a fiberglass reflective pole for the edge of your driveway. They're about $2 at, like Tractor Supply or something like that. Yeah, get you one of those. Pull the end off. These are around, I think they're a little over 1/4 inch in diameter. So I get a 1/4 inch all-thread coupler. So this is a long nut. They have some metal that they call all-thread or ready rod, and it's threaded the whole length. And to connect those two bolts together, they use an all-thread connector. So I get one of those, and then I drill out one end so that my flag rod will go in there. So just nice and just drill it out just the right length. A lot of times I'll take a file and make a couple little notches in there to give the glue somewhere to hold. And then just epoxy that on there, glue that on there. And when I drill it out, I drill it to about halfway or so, a little bit more. You want to leave 4, 5, 6 threads in one end so you can thread your little piece on there. Now we're going to go to the attachments. So most of the time I have a little flag on there, a cloth or a plastic flag. And I use a little eye bolt. So this eye bolt just threads on the end of that, like that. Now you have a little place to put your flag. You can also use, like if you like the string, like a little piece of light duty cord on the end to like wrap around your horse's legs and get him used to that kind of stuff. Same thing, just put your little string or whatever on there. You can use it a little bit like a buggy whip or a lunge whip if you put a little string on there. The other thing I use is a little hook. So you can do the same thing, just take a little hook, thread it on there like that. Now if maybe you used it to rope a foot, or you have a rope on the leg or something, and you want to reach down there and get that rope off without sticking your hand down there, that's what I use the hook for. Sometimes if you even need to, maybe you've got a halter on one, you need to reach out there and just kind of hook that halter and bring him to you a little bit so you can get a lead rope on there. Yeah, anytime you need to hook something. I've even used it when I rope. I'm practicing roping with my horse and I rope something and I want to get the rope off that cow. You can get short and then reach down there, use that rope to get that rope off. One more tip. This one is a nail. This one's a ring shank nail. Got a little bolt welded to the end of it. And I use this for picking up trash. So I'll put a little sack, normally it's a little feed bag, and tie it to the back of my saddle, and I'll take this around and stab the trash that's laying on the road that those yahoos have thrown out. And it's amazing what people will throw out the window with no regard to other people's property. So I'll go up and down the road in front of my place, just kind of keep it clean, or maybe just around the yard there, picking up little bits of trash, anything that's laying around. So works pretty good. Good little project, good little job for some of those horses that they just need a little job and they're pretty broke. So on the other end, I just take a piece of dowel. You can use maybe a broken piece of broomstick handle, or hammer handle, any round, something that feels good to you. And then a lot of times what I'll do is I'll put on this end, I'll either drill a hole and put a little lanyard on it, or I'll even screw a little eye bolt or something in the end, so you have a little hook on one. Or you can put, again, one of your all-thread couplers, stick it in there. That way you have a hook on one end and your eye on the other end. And that way you can use it for double duty. Anyway, like I say, not too expensive, good little project for a rainy day. Like I say, I really like the lightness of it. It doesn't make your arm sore if you're using it for quite a bit. And like I say, works pretty good. So anyway, remember, we're all trying to be the person a horse deserves. Hope this tip helps.